right now. For this one, there is going to be no little skit in the beginning, just because this movie is a little more calm, a little more about an actual true story that shouldn't be made fun of. What is the brittle bone disease called?
From clevelandclinic.org. Osteogenesis imperfecta, OI, also known as brittle bone disease, is a connective tissue disease that makes your bones fragile and easily broken, with little or no force.
Welcome back, guys, to Cinepoli Reviews. Let's get this review going. The Unbreakable Boy. This movie is directed by John Gunn, who, from what I saw, does a lot of movies about drama-related stories. So this movie is a movie about a family that has this kid named Austin, their little boy, who has the disease, and as well also has autism. And so we follow this story. It's all based on the true story of the family, basically, and how they are coping with it, how the dad is coping, how the mom is coping, how even the brother is coping. Now, the critics gave it a really low score. So this is one of the movies where I disagree with the critics and honestly want to agree with the audience, because me seeing this film, and here's the thing, I'm a person that rarely cries in films, but when I get the emotion of what's going on in the screen, what's going on with the characters and the development, the emotions and how the acting is, and I gotta say that this movie, I was several times I was this close of just tearing up, because there's so many emotional moments here, there's so many heartfelt moments of just the dad being an alcoholic. He's going through his own struggles and problems of being this alcoholic father, but wants to do the best that he can to be a father. There's moments there that he kind of questions himself of being a good father and how he's going to cope with it and how he's going to just make the best out of it. And there's several moments where I was tearing up because he's going through a lot. Jacob Lovett, who plays Austin, does an amazing acting job. He plays this boy who just loves everything, who loves talking, who just loves life in itself. The only thing that got me a little confused is the fact that this movie was promoted to be about Austin. In your mind, going into this movie, you're thinking, okay, this movie is gonna be a POV of what he's gonna go through, right? It's not like that. It's mostly based on Zachary Levi's character, the father. You get to see his side, his POV of raising this son, this child who has the brittle bone disease, who has autism. And you get to see the struggle because he drinks a lot, because he's an alcoholic. He's going through all these struggles, which it is confusing because of the actual name of the Unbreakable Boy, as well as the commercials. So in your mind, going to this movie, you're thinking it's gonna be about that, but it isn't. And that's the only thing that got me a little bit like, I didn't quite like the fact that they kind of confused us. And then there's also another story of the brother in school trying to protect Austin. So many stories going on that you are trying to focus on what's going on with this, what's going on with that, what's going on with this, and then what's going on with this. So there's 4 stories into basically one movie that you have to kind of focus on. There's a scene actually where Austin's not even there because he goes to a mental thing. You don't get to see Austin for a while. You get to hear his voiceover. With that being said, let's do this. So, The Unbreakable Boy. Do I recommend it? I do recommend it to families that just want to have a nice cry, a nice heartfelt moment, because this movie is directed to families that maybe some families do relate. Score-wise, I have to give this a 7.5 out of 10. That is it. Did you guys enjoy The Unbreakable Boy? What is your favorite heartfelt drama films? Put your opinions in your comments in the comments down below. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like this video. I have been Polly. This has been Cinepoli Reviews. That is all.